And it is a beautiful day, and luckily the sun has come out and it's warmed up. It's been really cold. This winter was awful, and I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of was like a little, I had to go to the hospital and get another procedure done because of the length and the depth of the winter. And now we have sort of warm weather. I feel okay. But I do feel like if you were to take a video now and take a video from last week, you would notice since my hospital visit, I have aged another 3 years just in that hospital visit. And that's the thing, as you notice yourself, and a lot of people use YouTube to check on themselves before they wreck themselves, looking at videos of themselves to see how people change. I've been filming myself for quite a while, and again, it's not because I think I'm like Mr. Super. It's that I'm the only person who is willing to work with me as a subject matter, as a spokesperson, as somebody who tells stories, as a storyteller, as a musician. I'm the only person who's willing to work with me on camera. That's what I'm going to say. People, hey, here's a lot of video of yourself. Why do you take videos of yourself? Well, because I'm the only person who's willing to work with myself on camera without stipulations, without like, oh, don't film me from this side, or don't film me, doing this or doing that. Like I work just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, sure, what do you want me to stand? Okay, boom, I'm a professional. What are you gonna do, Not much. No, that was not a sonogram of my heart. That was my tape head demagnetizer / cleaner. Sometimes, whatever. This was a big deal back in the day, the Crackdown concert. This was Madison Square Garden. This is 1986. This is Halloween 1986. This is Carlos Santana with Buddy Miles. This is the Allman Brothers, which had not played together for quite a while. This is them getting back together, which they would eventually do back in '89 and sort of continue on until well into the 2000s, and I was able to see them many times. This is also Paul Butterfield. This is Crosby, Stills, and Nash, also reuniting for the first time in a while, and it's a successful Crosby, Stills, and Nash reunion. There has been some horrible train wrecks of Crosby, Stills, and Nash getting back together and singing. The disharmony that the three people had with each other it came out in the music, and at the very end, the last time they ever got together was a Christmas thing for a town tree lighting ceremony or some shit, and it was one of the worst. Like, I don't think I could sing that bad if I tried, and these were three of my favorite singers, and the disharmony amongst Crosby, Stills, and Nash was evident in the disharmony of their voices. It's what happens. The vibrations, they change. And then people become dissonant and distant. I still don't know what this means, Peter. No what? No noise reduction? It says noise reduction. Yeah, it says noise reduction C. This is the Crackdown show from Halloween. Back in the day, I remember very distinctly. This is the Allman Brothers set with Paul Butterfield. This is great. The CSN with the Santana with Buddy Miles. Just great stuff. I'm going to post it. I know it's going to get flagged for some type of copyright, but it's important to get this out there. This, I believe, is a WNEW simulcast. Maybe not a simulcast, maybe it's just a cast. I don't know. Scott Beauty, WNEW, out of New York. Forever. WNEW TV, Channel 5, Channel 5, that's Channel 5. That was great stuff, we enjoyed WNEW. Scott Muni on the radio, and also Channel 5. The radio, the TV station before it got bought out by Fox or WB, I don't know what the fuck it turned into, but back in the day, Channel 5 was my favorite channel. But I've got some gigs coming up, so I need to get my equipment ready and dust it off. I'm a little nervous about, going back out there and play gigs. Standing for 3 hours, but I should be fine. The doctor gave me a good, cardiologist gave me, everything was fine. The thumbs up today. Had the electrocardiogram, which is always just very simple, doesn't take very long, and everything looked good there. My heart rate and my diabetes and my cholesterol, everything looks pretty good. But, what are you gonna do?